Hey everybody, welcome back to the final episode of The Loop this week. Today we're taking a minute to look a little more at how Jesus handled criticism. Yesterday, Jesus was dealing with criticism from religious leaders, but today Jesus is having to deal with criticism from people in his own family. Now, let me say this about that kind of criticism. The closer people are to you, the more their criticism will hurt you. I want you to be aware of that, and I want you to lean into Jesus when that happens because he knows what that's like. In Hebrews chapter 4, verse 15, we're told that Jesus can empathize with us in our weakness because he's been tempted in every way just like we are, but he did not sin. That means that when Jesus was criticized by people who were close to him, he didn't lash out. He didn't retaliate. He didn't respond by pointing out their faults or doing anything wrong. You know what he did do? He ignored them. That's right. Jesus didn't even respond. In Mark chapter 3, verses 20 and 21, we're told that Jesus entered a house, and again, a crowd gathered so that he and his disciples didn't even have time to eat. When his family heard about this, they went to take charge of him, for they said, "He is out of his mind." Now, later in the same chapter, we're told that those who were sitting around Jesus said, "Your mother and your brothers are looking for you." But Jesus didn't run outside. He didn't engage them in conversation. He didn't try to explain everything to them. He just ignored them. I think there's an important lesson here. Yesterday, we said that sometimes people need to understand the facts, and sometimes they need to understand our hearts. But sometimes people know the facts and they know our hearts, but they just don't agree with us. When that's the case, it's better to stay focused rather than trying to persuade someone who's never going to agree with you. If Jesus had spent all of his time trying to persuade his critics, he would have never gotten anything done, and neither will you. As we wrap it up today, I want to encourage you to pray for wisdom. Ask God to help you see when you need to explain the facts, when you need to explain your heart, and when you need to ignore the criticism altogether. I hope you have a great weekend, and I hope to see you back here next week for more of The Loop.